There was another question from the same little area. Someone else back there? Mr. in the white shirt? The question is why Mr. Hornby chose to adapt somebody else's material rather than one of his own novels into a screenplay.
Well, I did my very first book, Fever Pitch, and I did it because I didn't know if I'd ever get asked again to do something like that. And when I was asked again, I realised that having spent maybe 2 years writing something, I didn't want to spend another 4 years unwriting it, which is really partly what the process of adaptation is, I think. It's taking out about 3/4 of all the things you've just put in. And I just find it really hard, while I have other ideas, to raise enthusiasm for fiddling around with work that I was reasonably content with in its original form. To adapt somebody else's stuff, you know, I came at it completely fresh, especially this piece, because it was kind of perfect for adaptation. It was 10 pages, it had a structure, it had characters, it didn't have any dialogue. I felt very free to do what I wanted with it, and it really felt like a new project in a way that, sadly for me, I don't think adapting my own books will ever feel like a new project. So I'd rather do it this way round.
I have a question for you, if I may. I'm just curious about how this whole process went for you, and what were some of the challenges involved in making this film?
Dominic, would you like to answer? It was a pleasure. It was, and still when I see the film, I haven't seen it in a while, I feel that it is very contained, that you can't tell when the script stops and when the production starts, and the music and the cinematography, the costumes, the acting, everything belongs in that same little time bubble, and time bubble up. And it was a great place to be for a year. I really enjoyed it. I still enjoy the music a lot, the acting. It's a phenomenal cast, as I said before I came up here, and that made my job very much easier than it's been on some other projects. And I took Nick's script very seriously. I tried to be as faithful as I possibly could in order for it to survive the film machine. And I'm glad that you seem to like it, because that always meant a lot to me, since, well, yeah, because of the person you are, maybe, more than anything else.
More questions?
Okay, thanks, Nicole. One more.
Oh, time for one more question. Let's go with you in the blue shirt right here.
Other than the fact it's a memoir, it's probably set in the 60s, was there a particular reason you wrote it in 1962 and not 72 different story?
Sure. Yeah, the question was about the decade in which the story was set.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, it didn't occur to me to change it. I mean, it was set exactly then. But I thought it's an incredibly interesting time for Britain. It was a country right on the edge of change.